Hello and welcome to the Cookie Chat. If you are just finding us, we are a page filled with bakers, makers, creators, and every creative weirdo is welcome here. So hello you guys. Oh my goodness, it has been a while since we have gone live over here on Instagram. So let me add in my other half. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. Melissa, you might have to send me hold on, let me see. I think it's changed. Hi guys, hold on. Melissa, do you want to send a thing? Because it's changed a little bit. Let's see here. Oh, nope, I got you. There we go. Guys, it has been forever.
Hello. I'm here. My goodness, I went back and looked at when the last time was that we went live. And it was when Kristen did her demo.
Yeah.
Which of course there was a glitch, so you and I weren't even live on there. And so the one before that was October 6th.
Oh my gosh, no wonder.
I know, it's been forever. Hey,
yes, and it's changed. I don't know if yours has changed.
I don't think it looks different on my end, but I could be wrong.
Like when I started, I'm like, I can now show video or photos and stuff. You guys, Instagram is constantly.
That's exciting.
I know. So strange. But hey guys, welcome. Oh my goodness, we have so many we have so many people sending requests to join.
Oh, hey.
Yes. Oh my gosh, October. You guys, October has been a hot minute.
I know. So long. So much has happened.
I know. We feel it.
We're on the other end. I'm honestly not ready to make cookies yet. I've been very much enjoying just baking other things. Have you baked anything else? You're not huge on baking other things.
Yes, I love baking other things. I just don't do them for clients or customers. Yeah. I like cooking. That's like where my heart and soul is. So every morning I've been doing like big breakfast meals. Yeah. So Tommy was like, dang it, what's going to happen when you go back to work? They've gotten used to it. Yeah.
Totally.
So that was a different, but yeah, no, it's been strange. I feel like during the day that I've forgotten something because I'm so used to like the schedule of baking that I'm like, oh shit, I didn't answer this. Right? I'm like, no, I don't have to worry about that. So yeah. That's the strange part of it, but.
Yes. Well, how were your holidays, girl? I mean, for anybody who hasn't caught up yet on YouTube, I want to hear how you guys liked all of the YouTube Christmas Cookie Challenge episodes.
Oh, they were so fun to watch back.
I know. Did you guys watch those episodes of ours on YouTube? What did you guys think? I want to hear about it.
Yes. Let us know. We know YouTube isn't always for everybody. We are adjusting to it, but with the craziness of the holiday season, if you guys caught our lives back in the day, now I can say because that's months ago, that we needed a way to still connect with you guys and we wanted to keep it going, but we were busy bees too. So, people are saying they loved it.
Batch Please Cookie Co., you loved it. I saw some, is it letting me scroll? Oh, don't you mess up on me.
I was like,
don't you do it. It's not letting me scroll backwards, so.
Oh, I can see them. Okay, look for them. Gives me so much insight into the whole process. Good.
Yay.
It was so much fun. You guys, and if going back, reason why we moved to YouTube too, is Instagram doesn't like us sometimes and just like drops our lives. So Melissa and I are very cautious on like moving any of these because.
Yeah. And we are, one of my initiatives in January is to figure out how to get all of our past episodes up on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out because this is vertical and YouTube is horizontal, so not how they will look, but it's so many of you guys have asked us because the nice thing with YouTube is like you can just binge easily. And so many of you guys have said that you've gone back and you'll rewatch past episodes. So yeah. Where's your Baker sweatshirt from?
Domestic Cookie Co.
Might we suggest?
I
saw Krista on here.
Yes.
If you guys missed that we launched shirts with the domestic cookie, Miss Krista. We still have some in stock.
Yes, we do.
So,
I am waiting for the baker hat. Bless Krista, if you're on here, girl, I love you. It was the one day I slept in when doing holiday cookies, and she sent me the sweetest text. She's like, check stories, because I've been like hounding her for months. Because if you don't know, you guys, I love my hats and beanies and all that fun stuff. And I was like, I need that baker, like the Barbie baker hat. She's like, I'm trying. And so she sent me a message. She's like, chat stories. And
yay. Oh, Carolyn Walsh said that the cookie chat shirts are the most comfy shirts. They are seriously so comfy. So comfy. Yes. Yay. Thank you.
If you guys wear them, tag us in it. We would love to see you guys. Melissa and I live in ours, and I think the colors, like, we've done so much with them. We do. We're doing inventory right now, and we'll have the remainder of the sweatshirts up ASAP. Yay.
Yay. So there's more. So yes, spend your Christmas money.
Yes. And again, I will show you guys the matching hat when it comes in, because that has my heart from the day I saw that. They're so comfy. Melissa and Chelsea did a great job this time. Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you, Krista.
It
was a team effort with Krista.
You guys, if you only knew the messages or the phone call, we're like, do you have this color? Do you have this size? Do you have this? So
it's like in what is it? Is it The Hangover, when it's like all the formulas? There's like what is it? Yeah, it was interesting to see the behind the scenes of how that whole business side of things works for Krista. It's crazy.
I know. It's like I feel like pulling the curtain away. We just see just like everyone else sees the fun cookies, and we're like, oh, you don't even know how much work is going into that. But yeah, I'm excited for our next launches, you guys. We have some fun things planned. But I am loving this color combo.
I know, it's
green.
So cute. I feel like I haven't looked lately, Krista. Are there little kid sizes of those ones? I feel like my girls would love those.
Yes. Oh my gosh, why is I'm touching things and I'm getting lashes. I don't need these. The wizard view.
No, well, you don't, Chelsea. It's for the best of us in this world.
Except the crappy thing is, you guys, I mean, just like anything, people curly hair, like there's a curse and blessing. My lashes get stuck. So like when I wear my actual reading glasses and I blink, it's like mid-blink, they catch. Or I just get mascara everywhere on my eye. So.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun. But tell us about your Christmas. I know you were doing so many things. You have like a very traditional Christmas meals and everything for Mike. So
yeah, we do. So, okay. We didn't have anybody visiting us this year, which was actually, I mean, so my parents live in Hilton Head now. They were in Florida for 10 years, but they're in Hilton Head. And so my sister and my niece actually went up to Hilton Head this year for Christmas, and we stayed here. And it was like so chill and so nice to just be like not having to like dress up to go anywhere or like prep meals for stuff. We just like hung out, and it was so fun. And the weather here has been gorgeous. But yeah, for Christmas, normally I have done it for, gosh, probably 4 or 5 years now. I make Swedish meatballs on Christmas Eve. And in Europe, Santa comes on Christmas Eve and you open presents on Christmas Eve. And so since Mike was raised with a European mom from Sweden, that's like the family tradition over there. So our Santa comes twice.
How does he visit so many times without being seen?
I mean, it's our oldest now is 7, and she was very concerned because normally Santa knows when we go to Christmas Eve service at church, and we have not yet found a new church home because we moved like about 30 minutes from where we used to live.
Yeah.
And she was very concerned. So this is why I didn't do the Swedish meatballs this year, because Christmas Eve, she was like, no, we have to go somewhere. Like Santa needs to come, so we need to leave. So where are we going? So we ended up going to see Encanto, the new Disney movie.
I cried.
We have literally been rewatching it, and of course we like spend all this money to go see it because it's like, you know, the Eden movie theater, and it's just movies are expensive to go to. And I didn't realize, then I see your stories like that later that night or the next morning, and you're watching it at home, and I was like, wait, is this streaming?
Yes, I know. When you had texted me that you guys were going, and then the kids, Kaden woke up early that day and was like scrolling, and I was like, wait a minute, Melissa's going to see that. Maybe I'm reading the wrong thing. So Kaden and I watched it, and then Carter woke up and was like, maybe they're doing that double, like the play both places. But yeah, I was like, maybe this is not the same movie she was talking about.
It was. But you guys, it was still fun. It was still the experience, and like we had to leave and do something so that Santa could come. So yeah, that was a blast, and we did presents, of course, when we got home, and then in the morning, Santa comes again when we're asleep, and we wake up and do presents, and then I make Swedish pancakes, which are not crepes. They look like crepes.
Oh my!
But they are not crepes. Never tell a Swedish person that they look like crepes. They're not.
What do you top it with? Is it still syrup and stuff, or is it?
No. So you can do like creams and berries, similar to crepes.
I was just gonna say not crepes though.
But not crepes. No, what he does is he just like we just sprinkle sugar. So you like lay it out flat and you just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on it and then kind of like roll them. And his favorite ones, his grandma, because they used to go to Sweden for Christmas and summers and stuff, and his grandma, he's like every other day, my grandma would just be there at the oven at the stove making Swedish pancakes for all of the he has a ton of cousins. And they make these little tiny ones. They're almost like silver dollar size.
Yeah.
But it takes forever because they're so thin that it's just, you have so much batter. So I probably make like 100 of them.
Oh my gosh.
Christmas morning. Yes. So it's quite a feat.
I love that.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we watched Encanto again because it's streaming.
It's so cute. You guys, if you have not watched it, it is a great family movie. I enjoyed it. I love the music in it.
It's so great. And of course now our youngest daughter, her birthday's on New Year's Eve. So her birthday's on Friday. It's your birthday Friday. And her birthday party now, she wants Encanto. I'm excited yet not excited because we all know how fiesta themes are with all those colors.
I feel like you could totally nail the like flower aspect of it.
I'm very excited about that part, but I think I might just do paint your owns because I feel like that's what the kids have the most fun with.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. How about you? What are all the things that you guys did? You guys had family stuff.
I know. It was busy, but I did all my wrapping in like 2 days. So I blocked out and I was like, all right, wrapping now, be done. It was just a little bit of an adjustment because it was raining here and it never rains. And we are back to back 2 weeks of straight rain and freezing weather. So it kind of had made us adjust because we spend a lot of time outside because usually it's Texas weather right now, 80 degrees.
Yeah.
So it was pouring rain Christmas Eve and then half of Christmas Day. But Christmas Eve, I ended up posting. So we did like lemon piccata and like smashed potatoes, salad, bread, all that fun jazz. Tommy makes a killer apple crisp, like the homemade apple crisps. So we did that and just like simple little desserts and finger foods. So my best friend's family comes over, my family. We did decorating kits for the kids. So I let the kids bake. I kept extra dough, which, side note, you guys, notate for next year, I froze my extra dough and then I let the kids roll it out for Christmas, and that was their thing, so they got to pick their shapes. So we did a decorating table for them, and then I did the gingerbread house kits for each kid. So they got to have like their section. And then we found canvases that had like the little Christmas painting, like paint by number. So then we kind of just swapped out the table to be more paint over the food. So it kept them busy. And then we did like a hot cocoa bar, and we were going to go see Christmas lights, except for it was pouring. So that got backburnered. And then I pack like little stockings for each of the kids with their Christmas pajamas, hot chocolate, popcorn, like a little book, so that can start their Christmas Eve. And so that was Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, we wake up and do Santa at our house. And rush that little process because my kids sleep in. Did yours wake up super early?
Of course they're up early, girl. Sleeping in for them is like 7. I mean,
oh yeah, no, I was waking my kids, which my sister-in-law always laughs. She's like, your kids are the only ones I know that will actually sleep in on Christmas. I'm like, yeah, we woke them and they came back out to the couch and fell back to sleep. I'm like, guys, we don't have to do Christmas right now. We could do it later. Speaking of that, they're texting me. So we did Christmas, and then we go over to my mom's house with all of my siblings. I'm one of 4. So we all go over there, and my mom hosts this big Christmas brunch, and she does it all up with different dishes and like brunch desserts and mimosa bar. So we hung out there. I know. Did all of that Christmas, and then we went to my father-in-law's house. So Tommy's grandma went to her house and hung out there for a little bit, and then did the menudo and pozole and all of that.
Oh, fun.
And then back home, she set up all of the wonderful Christmas gifts. So Dad was
What was your favorite thing that you got?
My espresso bar.
Yeah, girl.
I shopped for myself. I was like, because this year was just insane. And then with everything in the stores and the kids' school, and my kids started Christmas break early, my brother took them to Disneyland as their Christmas gift. So they did 4 days in Disney. So we typically take them each shopping. Yeah. So they shop for their sibling, and then they shop for whatever parent they're not with.
Yeah.
And we didn't have time this year for that. Yeah. So I was like, told my husband, I'm like, I'll just order gifts, and then you guys can wrap them and say it's like, oh, look, I got this for your mom. So
yeah. I feel like my parents used to do that too.
Probably. It's just so much easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was your favorite gift?
Oh, I got a NutriBullet, like the Ninja one.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Our blender like crapped out a long time ago, and we're doing Whole30 again. Man, our bodies are like, can we just go ahead and start that?
Yes.
Mike and I are both like, oh, I'm feeling it. So yeah, he got me a Ninja, and then I got him, actually, he watches YouTube a ton. So I got him ad-free YouTube.
The premium?
Yes.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, which I was like, oh, no wonder you haven't gotten it before. It's more expensive.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, that's why I haven't upgraded yet. So he was really excited about that.
Oh, yeah, I love on that one. It's nice that you could do picture-in-picture, like on your phone. So
I haven't experienced it yet, but he has told me that he's loved it.
Yes. Yeah, no, you can play YouTube in the background then. So like when you can search and still be watching YouTube in the corner.
Oh,
so,
that's cool.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of it, which sucked when you were like, if you guys watch the Cookie Chat on there and you upgrade to premium, you can still do your like toggle and go back and forth and still have it playing like in the corner. So,
oh, that is nice.
Yeah, I do love that part of it. But speaking of the Cookie Chat, you guys, and year-end wrap-ups, we would love to hear. I know it wasn't a full year of the Cookie Chat, but it's like 5-6 months, which I cannot believe.
I know, it's crazy.
It's been that long, but that short.
Biggest holiday season, so I feel like, you know.
Yes. What was your guys' favorite episode or favorite moment from the past 5-6 months? Does anything stand out to you? We would love to hear and read some of them, because we're always looking on what you guys loved and what you want more of. So let us know in the comments below. Melissa, what was yours?
Ooh, I think I really loved our Wind Down Wednesday where we talked about customer pet peeves and things. That was from, I feel like we could revisit.
Dude, yes.
I feel like we could come back to one of those, but I feel like that's where we had the most interaction with you guys. So I think that was one of my favorites. And I loved kind of kicking off to the Christmas cookie challenge stuff with Ashley's episode and her dog attacking. Was really hilarious. I think those two stand out to me. I think pricing was a big one too, from the perspective of just, I think we learned so much and there were so many aha moments for us with all of that, and just kind of reconfirm some things. Okay, what are people saying? Love the episode you guys talked about prep for pre-sales. I found it really helpful. Yay. We'll have more of those.
Yes.
Just wait. I just love the BTS for pre-sales and pop-ups.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Thank you.
Yes.
You're my younger half. Know all this the cool lingo.
Oh, thanks. It's the early 30s. Just
I'm into my mid 30s officially.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be entering into that. I'm like, that's terrifying. Birthday coming up and gosh. Yeah, you guys on the Ashley episode when her dog was attacking, it was so hard to like keep going through it because on our end we can see like Ashley. She's not on camera for you guys, but we can still see everything going on. Where girl's like dodging the dog, and he would come, and then she's like, it was the best. Ashley, if you're on here, that was so hard to keep a straight face to go through.
Oh yeah. Batch Please says she didn't know what BTS was either, so yay. The only one. I'm like, back to school?
Her mind is in cookie world.
It so is.
Speaking of the episode of all the pet peeves, I'm looking at it right now. I have a fly swatter now in my cookie room. After that cookie, like, I am forever tormented. I forgot who shared it, but man, like anytime I see flies, I'm like, oh my gosh. After researching that video, I have never.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, you need to go back to our Wind Down Wednesday episode and listen and see what we're talking about with the flies.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we had people share stories, and there's a fly story that has now become like, if you've been around that long, you know the fly story. So,
terrible.
I think it was funny because the other day when I was doing like grabbing the snippets for our reel, like I tried hitting every single episode, and it's like, would just scroll through, and I'm like, some of the things I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this. I totally forgot we talked about that.
Yeah.
I think my favorite episode would have to be the pricing episode because of the research that you and I did behind the scenes. It was just the amount of cookiers we talked to and people in the area and looking at numbers. I feel almost by the time we got to the episode, we were like drained in a sense.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like information overload for us as far as even just talking to people within the industry on knowing what they were charging and kind of how they did their numbers.
Yeah. So
I think that was a favorite I felt like that was the most informational for me, if that makes sense.
Oh, for sure. And Chelsea and I have already talked about re-hitting that and just breaking some of those things down even more in depth. Did it make you adjust anything on your end?
Not at the time that we did it, because I feel like it helped in the sense of, which I'll totally share here because we can re-hit it in the episode, but I just launched my custom orders for 22. Like I opened up my books and I had posted my story and I put starting at $40 a dozen. And y'all, I love you. The amount of people that emailed me and were like, girl, charge your work, up your prices. Like, I had the sweetest messages. And then people were like, wait, is that starting like that's like pink hearts, nothing added to it. But it helped in the sense to know for me in my area, because I talked to a lot of Arizona-based cookiers, that like my pricing was right in the ballpark. So to everyone sending me my cheerleading messages, I so appreciate you guys. But kind of like how we hit in there is, I think it was very eye-opening of like, don't price yourself out of your market. What did Viv say?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is it Viv?
Yes, it's Vivian. I thought they were asking me if they could have another snack. What I'm realizing is we were gifted hot cocoa bombs last night.
Oh my gosh. She eating them thinking it's chocolate. Is she covered in it?
Yeah, I heard she's like, I don't know what to do with this now. Yeah. Baby, I didn't know this is what you were asking. At least you're not supposed to eat it like that. We're supposed to put it in hot milk and it'll like break and stir. Oh my gosh.
Gotta love kids. At least they enjoyed it in a different way.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, but you can't get hot cocoa powder everywhere, okay?
The things you get to do when mom's on live.
Oh my goodness. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Oops.
Wrong snack. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Go on. Go back to what you were saying.
So, no, it's just the pricing. I felt like it was validating in the sense. And then just kind of keeping that in mind moving into 2022. Yes, have the prices increased on things and materials, so taking that in, but still not pricing yourself out of your market.
Yeah.
So that really, I think, has just stuck through all of it.
Oh, sure.
But yes, no, I love that. And then, I mean, there's just so many like funny ones. Like you said, Ashley's dog attacking will always stand out. The forgotten lost episode that took us like 6 times to film, that Instagram would like just, I think it was the pre-sale episode. It just kept dropping us.
That's the one where it kept dropping us. Yeah, I think
yeah.
So.
Things in that sense. Yeah, oh my gosh, there's been so many. I mean, we're on 22, which is so fitting. 22 going into 22.
21 with episode 22.
Yes.
I know. So just to give you guys some sneak peeks as to like what's to come, we will be back with a new episode next week. Yeah. Next week. Should we go? We already know what the topic is. Should we announce?
Yes.
Okay, so we haven't gone too in depth, but I did okay. For my holiday sales for Christmas, I did a very tiny pre-sale and I did a big pop-up. And I got so many questions. I tried to share as much as I could. Ooh, I need to go back and save those story highlights or those stories to a highlight. I haven't done that yet. I'll go back and do that. But I will be going in depth on what that process was for me, the pros, cons, things that I would change. And then Chelsea, what did you do?
I did one large pre-sale and I did one, for me, it was considered medium-sized flash sale. And so it was nice because like we both hit a pre-sale in a different tense. Melissa took pop-up, I took flash. So we kind of hit all the different elements of like a holiday sale. So yeah, it was different this year. Every year I feel like I've changed the way I've done my holiday.
Yeah.
So I took notes.
Oh, that's interesting. So we'll do a recap on that too.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna do basically like a holiday roundup recap for you guys, and then we're toying with the idea of doing everything will be uploaded to YouTube, but we're toying with the idea of staggering it so sometimes it's pre-recorded things that will just launch on YouTube on a Wednesday, and sometimes we'll do something like this where we have a live on Wednesday because we do miss like talking with you guys and just having more like spur of the moment sort of conversations and topics with you guys. So that's what we're toying around with, but we will definitely be putting up tons of stories for you guys to drop like what additional things you guys want to see. We know that you're enjoying the interviews and us having other people on, but you like more of these like pre-sale topics and pricing topics and all of that stuff. So
the business side of it.
Hard hitting.
Yes.
Okay, so M Label 929 said, have either of you looked into My Custom Bakes yet? So that's through Borderlands Bakery. I have not yet, but I want to. I might reach out to Lisa and we could see if maybe she could come on and kind of take us through it. That would be a fun episode.
I haven't even heard of it.
Oh, it's a booking system, an inventory system specifically for bakers.
Ooh.
So she has a technology background.
Yeah.
And so she's worked for like a year creating this. I think it's like an app and platform. So I know I saw she just recently launched it. And whoever's asking about where Chelsea's sweatshirt's from, it is Domestic Cookie. Duh.
Krista, I'm just going to be your walking advertisement today.
Yeah. And you guys are saying, yes, please keep the lives. And yes, maybe having Lisa on to talk about My Custom Bakes.
Yeah, I have to look. I feel like there was a period where I kind of had to like post on social. It's like for my story, so I want to share things with everybody going on. But then I was like, I cannot peruse because then I will get so down the rabbit hole. And
oh yeah. And Instagram's weird. It still doesn't actively show me cookie chat in my stories. I'm like, I own that page. Why are you showing it to me? And I still have to go search cookie chat every time.
Wow, that's so strange. Mine will permanently stay, or like our story. You guys, we were posting. Oh my gosh, hold on. I hit my leg. Total side story. So I have my trash can is built into my island, like it's the pull-out cabinet. And the other day, and we have the little like bar handles. So the other day I opened it, threw something away, pushed it, and kept walking. And there was something in the back of the recycle bin, and it caught, and so it popped it back out. And the corner of the bar like hooked into my leg and pulled. I will send you a picture, Melissa. This bruise, and it's like right here on my thigh. So when I smacked it, it's like the size of my palm. It cut through the center, and then my muscle is almost like the stem machines when you have it on, like, you know, when it like twitches and spazzes out. Yeah. So that's why I keep fidgeting, because I can't, like, when I'm having it longer.
Ow.
Yeah. It was not pretty. So, and I bruise so easily.
Oh, I do too. Mike is always like, people are going to think I beat you. You're like all bruised. And I never know what it's from. I'm always like,
oh my gosh. Second side story. I had this random bruise, like, in the midst of holiday. And I had shorts on, and I was like, why did I get this bruise? And it was like right on my thigh, almost like if you're leaning and you put your elbow. So it's like, I bruise really easily, but that's odd. The next day, I kid you not, it was the shape of a paw print. It was because when Oakley gets up and he pushes off my leg.
Yes. I've had this when the girls were really little and they would like stand on me, like their toes and stuff would make bruises on my legs. And the same thing with Ford when he would like jump and stuff. Oh my goodness. I used to be so bruised up from him. I get that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But it was
I look like a tattoo. Tommy's like, who bruises with their dog's paw print? I'm like, we have 4-pound Yorkies and then we have an 80-pound pit bull. So he's massive. But yes, no. You guys, talking about Instagram, we were talking about the feeds. What does y'all's feed look like? We are so interested in this since the algorithm is, again, on the fritz.
Yeah.
So
mine is all reels. And I like a reel, but I kind of want to go over to reels myself and peruse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just every single thing that I see is just a reel. And I don't like it as much.
Mine is daily changing. The other day when I took that screenshot, mostly photos with summer else. Okay, so mine is back to that. I'm going to let you in on this little thing that I'm testing out, and so far it's worked.
I'll be right back to make sure the dog is not eating the chocolate.
Yeah. We don't need Melissa's dog. Okay, so for the feeds that are primarily reels, you'll get like 7 reels and then 1 photo. Most suggested sites. Yes, too many ads, or like because you liked this person's post you're getting. So what I've been doing is just when you go through, just like all of the photos, and every single day my feed has slowly grown back to being a mixture. It was just like Melissa said, real, random photo. So I, again, focus on just the photos. So it's been feeding those back. Nothing like the cookie chat is all still like a great mix, primarily photo. But my personal page now is slowly etching back to that mix. So try that out and let us know if that works for you.
I'll have to try it out.
Yeah. But I'm getting random ones, like, again, because you liked this person's photo. I'm like, I'm not even following this person. Who are you?
Yeah.
So
I need to try that out more.
Yeah. Has your guys' engagement, have you noticed a difference? Because they always say this is the season of change. I know you and I have talked about everything is just moving strangely.
I'll have one day where my story views are like where they normally are, and the next day it's literally like 10% of what that is. I mean, it's just, say that story views normally are like at 10, the next day, that next 24-hour period, it'll be at like 0.5 views. It's just like very.
Does your feed then like get more visibility on the days your stories are absent?
I don't know. I guess I don't really look at how like what my profile views are.
Oh,
I honestly don't stress about it too much. I know that's hard not to do, but I just really try not to stress about it too much.
Mine is, the only reason I know is I don't visit the insights as often, is my notifications will just be like back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
So those will be every time I pop on, I'll have like way more notifications than I usually do on things.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that's when I'm like, my stories are down, but the notification bar, because now you can filter them. At least on mine, I can filter it.
Yeah.
So it will be filtered like just everything up front. I'm like, whoa, okay, this is now overwhelming here.
Yeah.
And then other days it will be the DMs are filled. So who knows what is going on?
I might be at the limit.
You're good. So yeah, you
I'm
guys,
already like, when are all the summer camps going to launch?
Girl, you got a while.
I would like to sign up.
You'd like to skip the spring. That is so funny. Well, you guys, let us know. We will let Melissa get back to the littles before we end up with chocolate painted walls. But if we just want to pop on here and kind of say, we miss you guys. We love the comments. We love interacting with you. 2021 was an amazing start to the cookie chat, and we have so much more up our sleeve come 2022.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes, and I'll pop on stories right now. And so if you have any suggestions on what you want to see for the new year, leave it there. Your guys' favorite moments and memories. We'll try and do like a little recap of some of those. But yes, we love it. So thank you guys for popping on with us, and we will see you all later.
Wait, we got to do our sign off.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to do it on this one. I don't even know if I remember it. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm Chelsea with Rolling in the Dough AZ.
I'm Melissa with Missy P Sweets. May your cakes never be dry.
And your cookies be shiny and crater free. I remembered it!
Yay!
We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.